Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, my name's Diane.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
And we are back.
All right.
It is the season of summer.
It's almost over, unfortunately.
Well, there's like another month left of summer, maybe a little less.
Summer
True.
is the worst season of all time.
What?
Why? Oh, because of the
It's
heat.
hot and it
I understand
sucks. Like fall is like Halloween. We got sweaters. It's leaves change. Like it's a good time. No allergies.
Everyone has different preferences of seasons.
I like fall. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm a summer gal.
I like summer.
Yeah.
She's an LFO girl.
I rather
Like
take summer than winter, that's for sure.
I see the merits in all.
Oh,
There's the good and the
There's
bad.
no
and
underdog
everything.
season for you.
well,
someone's diplomatic over there.
I
yes.
also feel like the calendar has shifted things, so things are no longer matching up properly in the right season.
Oh,
Okay.
what are we
Because
supposed to
now,
be in
like,
now?
summer is longer. Like, the heat lasts until, like, September and stuff like that.
And it
And
shouldn't.
sometimes
But hasn't it
doesn't
always
snow
been
until
into September?
I just feel like it's slowly shifting.
Climate change.
Hashtag
Oh,
that.
that's what you mean. Yes, climate change has been wild now.
I just remember when we were kids, we used to get a lot more snow days before the Christmas happened. And then it like slowly, like sometimes we would have green Christmases, and now it doesn't really snow till like January, February.
I remember being like cold during Halloween. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I got my
Yes.
perfume and I
It
gotta have a
snowed
weird
once on
coat.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. It rained as well. Not fun, man.
I also feel like with this lovely pandemic that we're going through, that I've lost all track of days, times, and seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when I don't leave my house, and I'm like, wow, it's really cold. And then I go outside, I was like, oh no, it's hot out because
Your air conditioning.
yes, because the air conditioning.
This is true.
God bless.
Or when the air conditioning
Yes.
thing broke the one day, I was like, oh my God, it's so hot. And then I went outside and was like, why is it cool outside of my house? And then, so slowly losing my mind. Anywho, back to the point of today's episode.
The season of summer.
Mm.
And sometimes in the summer, it gets hot. Actually, a lot of times in the summer, it gets hot.
What temperature would you say?
Sometimes it might even be 98 degrees.
What?
Super hot.
Mind
Fucking
blown.
Fahrenheit there, because if it was 98 degrees
Yeah, if it was
Celsius,
98
we'd all be
degrees
dead.
Celsius, we'd be dead.
Yes.
But sometimes it's 98 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's very hot.
Mm.
And the
And
human body is 98.6 degrees.
Is it really?
When 98 degrees came, well, in high school, my friend Paul, who told us to make this podcast, was making a 98 degrees joke. And then they're like, oh, I can't remember exactly how it was. He's like, 98.6 degrees and rising, because 98 degrees and rising. And it was a ridiculous joke, and it fell flat then, as it is.
You had to be there, right? You had to be
no,
there.
you didn't, because it also fell flat there. And then everyone's like, ooh, you're like 98 degrees. And he's like, that's not what I'm saying. And then it just, anyways, there you go.
It was obviously a good memory for you because
Just
you
every time I
shared
think
a
of 98
while.
degrees, I think of my friend Paul. So
Yes.
there you go.
And he's a political scientist
And
doesn't
he's
even
very
like 90
busy
degrees.
right now. Very busy because the Canadian government has called a federal election. So luckily, within Canada, it's only like 30 to 45 days long, and then you get your new prime minister and stuff like that. So it's not like a long drawn out
not
process. of 7
necessarily.
years.
We could have a same prime minister.
With
Or
a
the
majority
same, yes.
government, we don't know.
Or it could just be exactly
is
the same
true.
in a waste of
Right
money.
now, he's got exactly. It's the Liberal government, and the NDP is the
Conservative-
official opposition, and they're a minority government. But they're hoping to get the
Conservative.
majority. But NDP is twisting his bowels. So it's kind of
It's twisting
Tickling the balls,
balls.
tickling, right?
twisting. Jagmeet's
Oh,
like
twisting.
give the
Sorry.
people 2K for sir.
Okay, sorry. It's
Yeah,
different terminology for the
yeah.
politicians and the writers.
American.
Yes.
I know in the States there's just pretty much like Democrats and Republicans.
You vote for your president, not here.
Here it's like you vote for the party and then,
Whoever has the most seats wins.
But we have 3 major parties in Canada.
Yeah.
So we have our Liberals and our
4.
NDP, who are
Green.
Oh, the Green Party.
Oh,
okay. The Green Party does not count as a party.
That's a party.
Okay, just a brief thing. So Liberal is whatever,
Red.
and then you have your NDP, which is orange. Is that what we're gonna do?
We're doing the colors now. Okay.
They have similar ideologies, obviously, a little bit, not 100%. And then you have conservative, which would be your
Blue.
Republicans, I guess. And then you have the Green Party, which is
PETA.
is what?
It's like PETA. No, not really like PETA.
Like
PETA's more animal group.
It's green, Lydia.
I thought it was
I said
green because
green.
it's Green
I
Party.
said green.
And they like environmental causes. Then there's like the Bloc Québécois,
Yes.
and there's like, but that's only
The blog's
Quebec.
like, we're going to separate, and we're like, yeah, okay.
It's also PPC. There's a lot of other parties. There's a
the
random party
PPC.
called the Rhino Party. I don't know what they do.
I've never heard of the Rhino
There's
Party.
a bunch of random parties. I know because I was spending all of my day today looking up political candidates in
Is there
our
like the
area,
Republic
so-
of Dave? Is that a guy?
You know what? You can make your own party. If
You
you
really
want.
can.
Anyways, that has
Douglas.
nothing to do with anything.
We could do a boy band break party.
Oh,
That's an idea for another
an
episode.
election. There you go. Just
okay.
come up with ideas. Anyways,
Okay.
so to get back to the point,
I'm sure that's
I
riveting
don't know
stuff.
how we got on that topic. It was probably me saying something stupid. But
Yes.
98 Degrees
That's it.
has released a new-ish album. Today is the day that we're recording. So it would have been Friday if you listen on Sunday, or sometime in the past if you listen in the future. So they have taken 7 of their songs, their hit songs, and they remix them and brought it out. So this is all part of the hashtag 98 Days of Summer. So that's a fun thing that they're doing, and every day they're posting something different online, and we'll get into that later. I think we're going to talk about the songs first, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
Is there any, like, I guess no Wikipedia is about this, eh?
I know. I was just going to say, like, normally when we do an album review, I have my lovely Wikipedia. Is there a Wikipedia page?
You know what though?
Yes.
Like when we used to review new albums, when there were new albums, before everything was terrible. Also, you guys got really dark. I don't know why.
Lydia is looking at.
You said you wanted 90 Degrees of Summer.
That is literally not what this is called.
Oh.
This is called
98
Summer of 98 Degrees, the remixes.
Okay.
I don't think we did all the Wikipedia thing for the new albums because they were new. Like they just came out. There might not even be a Wikipedia page for
I don't
them.
know. I feel like
Does anyone know who the DJ is?
yes.
DJ
Isn't it?
DJ Lux.
LUX?
Yes.
DJ Lux.
Do you want to look up DJ Lux?
Actually, can you look him up on your phone? Just because I don't want to go dark again. But essentially,
I assume it's their DJ. You know, the guy who like stands in the back.
Oh,
of
the guy.
concert?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You were there, Lydia. Come on.
You remember?
yeah, no, I was
Yes,
there. I was
Lydia's
there.
there.
I'm just thinking like
Okay, DJ Lux.
I'm just thinking like so 90 Degrees has slightly more money than O-Town because they have
Yeah.
a DJ. Yeah.
Yeah. They have like maybe
I feel like
double the budget O-Town has because O-Town's budget's clearly like $20.
Yeah.
We have like 40.
Ooh.
Woo!
So DJ
I'm
Lux.
exaggerating also, obviously. Love O-Town. I'm a townie now.
Okay, go ahead. with
O
your-
Town is good.
It says he is a touring DJ, record producer, mixer, remixer at official ATCK. Oh, he works with the Attack.
What's
Oh,
that?
Ooh! Full circle there, eh?
Managed by WEG Music.
What's
so
Attack?
Attack is the band that has AJ. So it's AJ and DJ Lux. Fascinating.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
back this up.
This
ATCK is all the cool kids. And it's a like band. So it was like AJ. This obviously
Like
this is
from how? From
AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
okay.
Obviously,
Dude,
DJ
were you
Lux,
going to say
Francesco
AJ from
Yates.
Howie? Sorry.
I was. Yeah. I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
So him, Francesco Yates, who's a Canadian musician, and there was a fourth guy, which I cannot recall right now. But then occasionally AJ gets replaced with Christopher Sink. So
Which is an interesting,
Is this like a
Thing.
summer program? Like a training camp? Like I don't understand.
No, it's just a band.
It's a
I feel like
Kind
it
of.
started in the beginning of 2020. And then obviously,
it was
what
kind of
happened
like
in
an AJ
2020.
solo project.
Sorry, you're both talking over each other. So sorry.
Go ahead, D.
Oh no, I my thought was done.
Okay. So
It's a project.
Okay.
It started with AJ and obviously this DJ Lux guy.
and it's not like a typical boy band.
It also says no, I don't know. They've never come to Canada. We've never seen them.
Okay.
I think our friend went and saw them in Nashville, but I don't know. I feel like there's generally 4 of them.
So it's like an art project.
It's music.
I don't know. I just thought it was a band of these people with AJ in it.
You can't be in 2 bands.
Sure you
It's
can.
not. I don't know. I understood it differently. Obviously, we all had different interpretations of what this was.
DJ Lux, Francesco Yates, and AJ.
It sounded to me like what it was is like there's a DJ and he plays music, and then sometimes AJ sings over this DJing. Like
I thought
there's
they have
only
their own
one.
songs.
What
They have their own song too.
they do?
Yeah, there's one that
I thought so. I don't know.
Like there's only one singer though, and the other people are not singing. They're just like doing things.
song that was released on January 25th was called "Don't Call Me Back."
January 25th of this year.
Don't call me back. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know.
It's the sequel to the call.
There's also a Brandon Mashburn who's in it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's confusing. It's not.
It is
it's not on
confusing because
Wikipedia, so
obviously
look it up.
Okay. So essentially, the DJ is also part of this, but he's also part of. Okay. So like, he's established in music,
yes,
I guess.
that is
All right.
a fair point to make.
Is he so he's not the 98 Degrees guy behind the stage guy?
Well, it sounds like
I
he's
don't know.
traveling, so he's probably traveling with
Maybe.
them.
It's possible.
I wouldn't hire 2 DJs myself. I would, be like,
Loyal to one.
can you do
Yes.
this? And
Yeah, so
also
they've
this.
done shows. in,
Saves
like,
money, right? Oh, smart. Saves money.
Sorry, what say, Jen?
They've done shows in like Nashville and Chicago and stuff. It's ATCK. I don't know.
Okay. So he's part of that, and he's also a DJ, and he also remixed this amazing album, Summer of 98 Degrees, the remixes. So, who wants to go
So
first?
you can find
sorry.
it on Spotify or Apple Music. I don't know if you can buy it.
Yeah, well, you can buy the individual tracks on Apple Music. But yeah, mostly like we're kind of, as a society, moving away from purchasing songs and more purchasing streaming services. Which,
Yeah, that's
it-
the point.
Yeah, it's not on YouTube yet. I was looking.
Yeah, I looked as well, but it
Like,
wasn't.
I don't want to pay for any streaming services. I'm poor. But, luckily we had a free trial. So,
Okay, I just Googled 98 Degrees DJ,
yeah.
Mm.
and it's not this guy.
What?
Oh,
Who is it?
The guy who tours with them is called DJ Impact.
ooh, interesting name.
And he also tours with Pitbull.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Lydia is now paying
Oh my
attention.
God.
All right, Impact with
So
Pitbull.
98
I was
Degrees
going to
can
mention Pitbull
afford,
later in this podcast.
can afford Pitbull's DJ.
That's
So-
Apparently,
good.
this other thing I found on DJ Lux is he's from LA and he is the freshest live DJ sets by DJ Lux, featuring the best in hip hop, R&B, house, future house, G house, Moomba, reggaeton, tropical bass pop, and top 40. I feel like some words.
I
are up.
enjoy you reading all those off.
Yes.
All right, go DJ
Make
Lux.
some fresh beats.
Okay.
Okay, anyways. So
Uh,
I find it's kind of hard to discuss an album of songs that we already know.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Right.
just have a bit of a different thing. And full disclosure, it just came out today, so I've only listened once or twice to these things. And some of them were really
Ditto, because
distracting.
I was also working, so kind of hard to
But
listen.
anyways, yeah.
Mhm.
So take it as you will. Go check it out. Kudos for 98 Degrees for doing something. And I just want to say before we get into that, that when I listen to this compared to the 5 remixes, 5 is garbage. So yay, 98 Degrees.
That is not. Oh, okay, sorry.
What, is 5 coming on this podcast?
Well, no. I mean, I wanted 5 to
You
be
never know.
I also
really
wanted
did.
5 to be good. And then I heard those 2 remixes and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What
first one
is-
was really bad, and then maybe the second one will be better, but even worse than the first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I agree with you. Like if you already have a predetermined thought of how these songs are, so hearing the remix kind of like it's like having like your mom's wedding dress and just like cutting it up into like a slutty dress. You're like, what do you think? And your mom's like, oh my god, you know.
So you wouldn't say it was, I like the remix, baby.
You know,
No.
I was gonna
I
mention.
feel. Sorry.
So go ahead. No, you first, buddy.
I was gonna say, like, when I was listening, I was like, I don't think any of these songs needed to be remixed.
Agreed. I totally
Well,
agree.
that's the thing, right? Because these are all like the hits, classic hit songs. So you already have it predetermined in your mind how it's going to be.
Yes.
But, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we have complained in the past that 98 Degrees didn't have enough bangers. They didn't have enough up-tempo songs.
Did you?
That's
think
true.
This was.
I think this is a fun song.
This could add some spice to their live show, instead of fucking
Because they're very ballady a lot of
By
times.
spice,
right?
do you mean parsley?
like
It's delicious.
the part that you hated but we think is hilarious with the Disney, like how far I'll go, and they're like,
Oh my god, that is so funny.
like
Yeah, that was funny.
that they could have this.
Like, I think, like, I don't know. I guess I don't want to give my overall opinion
Okay, so
too
let's-
soon.
Yeah, so
We'll
do you
that
want to
later.
go this how we do it? Like Lydia,
Yeah, so
Cynthia,
how we
me, and then
do it.
Diane?
Sure. Okay.
All right, so the very first song is Heat It Up. This is
Let me get my
all
notes.
the DJ Lux remix. I'm not going to say that after everyone.
No, I know it's too.
Heat It Up is the one song that I always forget that they have. And then when they perform it, I was like, oh, yes. And I think this is the one that they normally start their concerts with, if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So she's like, I don't know this song. I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So I said, I like it.
98 degrees.
Love
the one I
you to
remember.
the 98 degrees.
Yeah.
And I get up, I get down. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, so my notes are, I like it, and I always forget about this song.
And my notes are, it's a good remix, very chill vibes. A little faster than the original, but I like it.
And I thought they did a good job with this remix, and I also liked it.
Okay, can I
Diane?
just preface this with something?
Yes.
That we love 98 degrees and don't
We
hate
love 98 Degrees. Amazing vocalists, great songs, love them. Come on the show, please, any of you.
Yes.
We'll even take Justin. No offense, no offense, no offense.
Is that the guy with the hat? Yeah. Okay. All right.
I love how many times Lydia sees 98 degrees and still cannot recall who is who.
I know. Okay, I know Nick. Oh, I know Nick. And
I guess that's all you need to know, really, right?
Andrew and Justin.
Jeff. Oh.
See? That's all of them.
Good job, buddy.
Thank
if I showed
you.
you a picture, you'd be able to figure out. who
Yes,
is
I would.
who.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways, love them.
Yes.
They all sound the same to me.
Yes.
Like every track sounds like the same beat, just with a new song inserted.
They
Oh,
should
yeah.
have had Pitbull's DJ. I was like waiting for because when I think remix, I think like fucking like beat drops, Euro beats.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like,
There
oh
was
shit.
some of that.
Where?
I don't know.
Okay.
My songs.
Okay.
So I feel like my critique, my comments for every song are like, okay, cool. I see where you're going with this. I need some variety.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is just the first song.
Yeah. True.
My point is, yeah. So the first one came, and I was like, okay, I see where they're going with this. And then it was like, what was the next one? Because of You.
All right.
Yes, so we'll
Next
move on
one
to
is-
track number 2.
All right. So track number 2 is Because of You, DJ Lux remix. I'm going to say that after everyone. Okay. I wrote, funny, my comment is but then I also put a star. So apparently I don't know what I think. But Because of You is one of my favorite songs.
It's all
It's all because of you.
You're my sunshine. See, like I like this. I
It's a
make
good song.
signs. It's good.
it's a banger.
It's a good song. I didn't think that they changed this one that much. They made it a little more upbeat, but I feel like I don't recall much of a change, but I don't know.
I wrote, nope, way too slow and kind of boring.
Okay. So similar. It is a slow song, so
But no, I mean, the original was just,
Yeah, so my comment was, I don't think this one needed to be remixed. Like,
No.
the original is fine the way it is.
Yeah, Because of You is a mid-tempo song.
yeah.
This
Like
is
like what I was having, the remix, and then I pulled up YouTube and listened to the original too. So I had them like side by side, right? So like I
To
thought
compare.
I thought it'd be a good comparison. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, yeah, no. Because of You is just bomb. This is
Mhm.
just
Don't mess with what's good. Don't mess with it.
Yeah, exactly.
don't mess with it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I know what
That's
they're trying to
right.
do here. 'Cause,
I
like,
get what they're trying to do.
I know.
I just don't know if this is it for me.
But I also
Mhm.
feel like sometimes when we listen to albums a few times, then it like grows on you.
That's
right?
true.
True.
So yeah. I don't know. It's a good song. Regardless, it's a good song. So all right, the next
True.
song is Do You Wanna Dance? DJ Lux remix.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just in case you forgot.
Okay, so this is the one that I was listening to while driving to Lydia's house, and it just kept stopping, but it kept stopping at a regular rhythm. So I was like, is this what this song is supposed to sound like? What the hell is happening? Then I realized that my mom's minivan was a few car lengths ahead of me, and my phone is hooked into her, so maybe she was listening to some of it. Some of the
Oh my
Bluetooth. I don't
gosh.
know. But it just kept regular, and then it started agitating me that it kept stopping, and then I couldn't tell if it was stopped because my phone was down, and then even after I passed Nana's house, it was still making I'm just like, what is happening? So then I thought I was losing my mind, then I started getting irrationally angry with the song, and then I was just like, how does digital music skip? Like it sounded like it was a record that had a big old scratch in it, and it's just like I'm just gonna keep skipping, and I'm just like. So
To
I
be fair-
should have listened to it again afterwards,
Yeah.
but I was very agitated with it. And
98
it was
Degrees did not have
also-
control over your Bluetooth.
They did not, so it's
Okay.
not their
Just
fault.
gonna put that out.
But what is their
Damn
fault
it.
is that it was too repetitive, I felt, and really long. Like I felt like this song was a million minutes long.
Oh my God, yes. It
like
felt
over 5
never
minutes long.
ending.
But again, also in 98 Degrees defense, I don't really know this song that well. Like I feel like I performed it in concert, but it doesn't stick out as a song that I know. So that probably was also agitating me. So
Okay.
again, none of that is their fault.
No.
So carry on with
Okay. So my opinions of Do You Want to Dance? We're on number 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was like, not my cup of tea. Original song was way slower. Should have had some beat drops and some Eurobeat vibes. Colin Pitbull.
what the hell is called.
Yep.
Call in.
Oh,
Pitbull.
call
Pitbull.
in. I used to like COLIN. I was like, Colin. Pretty sure.
Good
it's
old Colin
Good old
Pitbull.
Colin Pitbull. His more boring cousin. Like
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
More
nerd.
his accounting cousin.
So him, Colin Pitbull. Like, no, sir, you're not on the guest list. Get out.
So we can only afford
Oh my
5.
God, that's hilarious. My comment is they should have done a better remix with this one. I didn't like it.
Because, like, Do You Want to Dance? Like
Exactly. Yeah, you
like,
hear
like,
if you want. Do you want to dance like jamming? Right, you're like,
right?
woo!
That's gotta be playing at the clubs.
But is that what the song's about?
No idea.
Oh, I mean, like, I don't think it's about like romantic dancing.
Yeah, it is. It's a ballad.
Like,
I guess so, because 98 Degrees is all about ballads.
98 Degrees. They're all songs, man.
Yeah.
what is
It's all about-
the remix?
Grind.
But still, it's a remix,
should
right?
be.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand.
Some Motown sexy shit.
Baby, I gotta ask you, do you want to dance? Because I'm in the mood. I've been watching you from across the room. You're moving. The way you're moving, I could get into. Yes, this is about sexy time dancing, I suppose.
I mean, like they could have done a total flip and done like a Michael Bublé like
Yeah.
thing. Like
Just haven't met you yet. That one? No?
that's Michael Bublé, yeah.
Yes, you said Bublé.
No, I'm saying like he could have in the styling. Okay, so like when I think remixes, I think of like Pitbull, I think of like Fire and like sexy dancers and like glitter falling from the sky. Like that's what I envision.
Glitter, right? Okay, I heard glitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, oh yeah.
I heard litter, and I was like, okay.
We're littering
Garbage is
everywhere.
falling everywhere.
No regard for the planet because the beat's too good. Oh god. Anyways, okay. Sorry, Dee, did you say what you?
Did Soph say which?
Oh, Soph, did you say? Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Dee. Go ahead.
I guess I don't get it. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm curious about how this came to be.
I know how.
Okay.
You actually know how, or this is a theory of Lydia?
Okay.
I feel like it's a theory. I want to hear the theory. Please tell us.
All right, go for the theory.
Okay, listen. Guys, we're in weirdo pandemic times. Yeah?
Yes.
Studio time is expensive, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This is like the laziest, best way to get an album out. You're just like, you go to your DJ friend on Fiverr and be like, hey, just change this up a little bit. Just give it a little spice. And the guy's like, no problem, sir. It'll be $5. Turnaround time is 3 days. It's going to be in your Dropbox. And they're like, excellent, excellent. Motown Records, can you produce this? And they're like, hell no, put it on iTunes.
It's not even on iTunes.
Or whatever. Yeah, it's on iTunes.
Apple Music.
I'm just saying, like,
This doesn't exist anymore.
like that's very smart. It's like it's like recycling your old shit and making it seem new without having to go to a studio or do a music video or any of that shit. You know what I mean?
It could be. That could be a good one. Yeah.
My question, I was actually thinking when I was listening to this, do you think they had to re-record any of the vocals?
No.
Because it
What I
kind
was
of sounded
wondering.
like some parts sounded like they did.
Like,
I
did
wouldn't-
they re-record things? Because then they could have switched up the lyrics a little bit. Because I don't know who blame here for this. Like, in a way, it's like DJ Lux or whatever only has what he has to work with. You know, like
Right.
like 98 Degrees is like, here's our catalog. You know, and he's like, okay, not much to work with here, right?
No, okay, I disagree because there is a DJ I listen to called DJ Climax with 3 X's, and he can turn anything.
Is this
Into
guy from
anything.
Z103?
Yeah, it's a guy from Z103. Do you know who he is?
I do not.
No,
Okay,
he's
'cause-
the guy from Kiss 92. He's not on Z103.
Z103 is Tony Monaco and
No, I think D's right. Yeah, because he's only like on
DJ
Fridays.
Climax.
Yes, that's Kiss 92. It's not. It's
That's
not.
right, and he's only like on like certain Fridays. Like he got me through some dark times. I was just like DJ Climax because like I'd be like in like the the drive to work, and I hated my life when I was working in
Yes.
Oakville. I still hate my life, but okay.
And
Anyway,
you don't have to drive anymore.
I don't have to drive anymore. Hooray! Anyway, so DJ Climax, he was like a master DJ. He could like mix shit into other shit. I was listening to like Rihanna mixing with Eminem, I was like, holy shit! Like this guy is he's like a maestro. He's like mixing shit
Maestro.
that I wouldn't even have mixed, like different genres, and you're just like,
He does mashups too, right?
like it was like it's phenomenal. And I'm just like, so when I listen to this,
Well, he is a DJ Climax, CLYMAXXX.
Yeah.
Is a 2-time stylist Canadian radio mix show DJ of the Year award winner and has spent over a decade performing in the biggest nightclubs across the country.
I just
You can
say
even book him if
there's
you
no
want.
excuse. If DJ Climax,
But here's the thing.
But
Here's the
DJ
thing.
Climax is remixing different songs.
no, but I feel like
Yeah, like what?
you have
To
be a
your
talented DJ
point.
to do it.
To your point, he's mixing two artist songs together and like multiple artist songs together and layering beats from other songs on top of like, so he'll take like a beat from like, I don't know,
Justin Bieber.
50 Cent and like layer it on top of a One Direction song. So now it sounds fire, right?
Right.
This guy can't do that because this is supposed to be in a 98 Degrees album. So he only has 98 Degrees content and his own beats to layer on top. So, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Why doesn't he take stuff from other 90 Degrees stuff? Why doesn't Nick Lachey fart in there and he can just make it like the Howie thing?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get creative and shit, I mean, like, you can take a sugar packet and make it a beat, for God's sakes. Come on.
Wow, you really love that farting story, eh? That's like your favorite
Made a
story.
sugar packet into a beat.
Yes. The guy, okay, so the guy who's like, doing a clues my ass. What's his name? He has long hair, big lips.
Even Tyler,
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. Okay.
who you thought was Mick Jagger at the back.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
That was so
Right.
funny.
And Shunzi I thought was a lesbian.
There. See?
That was also very funny.
But he.
In our defense, we were far away from the stage.
So what's his name again?
Steve.
Okay, so Steven, okay. Sorry. Because you said Mick Jagger and I was getting confused. I was like, which one was it? Okay. So Steven Jagger was.
Steven Tyler. Tyler.
Steven Tyler. I'm sorry. He was in a Howard Stern interview.
Are you sure?
Yes, and then he said that one time he broke his maracas, and they're like, well, they had, you know, because when you pay for a recording studio, they don't, like, you have to get everything done in that time. So he's like, we need a new maraca, and I couldn't find anything, so I went to the bottom of my bag and I found a packet of sugar. So I went, and like that was.
Yeah, he carries sugar with him. Okay.
Oh, like, what was in the bottom?
Well,
I believe the
packet of
story.
Sugar.
I was like, okay. So he even like recreated the sound in the studio. You're like, oh my god, he's
Does
a
he have a
musical
sugar
genius.
packet with him? Does he just carry his
Maybe
sugar
he
packet?
drinks coffee. I don't know, man.
Well,
Anyway,
they're at a
skinny
radio
person.
station. I imagine they have like a coffee room.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, thank you.
Green room, I guess.
So I'm just saying, if that guy can make music out of a sugar packet, why doesn't DJ Lux finesse this a little
Well,
bit?
then that's what I'm saying. So then we also can't blame 98 Degrees because maybe DJ Lux just isn't Lux.
Right. Exactly. I don't know.
What's
It's possible.
Deluxe? No.
Oh.
Hilux?
Look,
No Lux.
not luxurious. All right. Anyways,
No Lux. Okay.
no looks.
What number are we on?
I don't know.
I forgot.
Oh, we were on Do You Want to Dance? And
We're now Give Me Just One Night.
Give me just one.
One night.
What?
Una
Una
noche.
noche.
DJ Lux remix.
Thank you, Cynthia.
What?
No problem. Okay. Haha.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the too repetitive and long was for this song that I had on my notes. Yes.
Oh my.
First of all, that is a very fire song to begin with.
Right.
Agreed.
An upbeat, great song. It's like fantastic. You're in concert. You're like, yeah. What
Yes.
Oh, no.
Easy to sing along to.
Like, did
Like,
not
this is
need.
their upbeat song.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to make it more upbeat, then just take it all the way to 11. Just wow.
Yeah. Just fire that shit up, right up.
Just do some weird shit with it. I mean, like,
Exactly.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay. Anyways.
I agree with your
Yeah,
opinion.
fine. You do
Okay.
your
Okay.
thing.
Sorry. Okay. Here's my turn. Okay. Original was way better. I do like the clapping part when they get to the chorus, but the rest of it kind of was like if you're walking through a Miami Strip, its vibes are very meh. Or like Kenny was saying, like, this is the music that's in the background while you're eating at Copacabana. Like, I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, because like you're like it's kind of fire, but
It's like
also I'm
upbeat,
enjoying my
but
steak.
like it's not too upbeat that you're gonna dance. It's
Right.
enough upbeat that you can eat your steak and kind of shake.
in your chair. While the
Okay.
guy is like,
Yes.
would you like some cheese bread? And you're like, fuck yes, please.
You are a swearing machine today, bro.
It's been a day, man. It's been a
Just
day.
let it out.
And like, I wasn't able to go to Copa, which
I know.
but because we ate
So-
a big lunch.
Yes.
That was so stupid. I'm sorry.
I know we should have went.
Full circle! Because the last time we were supposed to go to Copacabana was a 98 degrees concert
It
day.
was.
Ah!
Oh my god.
And as you all know, from many, many times we've mentioned this every time, our last concert before this pandemic was 98 degrees on January
Which I always forget
17th
about.
Or 19th,
I never forgot.
2000. So 2000?
2000, bro.
Okay. So it's been over a year and a half since we had a concert.
2000.
1,000.
20.
That's what I meant.
2021.
Yes, 2000 is. I cannot. I had that.
I love how Lydia's like,
number
yes,
was in my
2,000 is right.
Sorry, my brain is also.
My brain is melting, people.
Yeah, yeah.
It has twos and zeros in
I
it.
know.
That's all I need to
To
know.
be
my
fair,
God.
like the sandwich we had was a very good sandwich. I actually finished it today. I was eating that same sandwich until like very recently.
2 days later.
Yeah, like seriously, like it was like a very big sandwich. So like I'm not surprised we didn't go to Copa. I was just like sad because I was
The
like,
buffet wasn't as good as it could have been.
the what was?
The one
The
we went to
buffet?
98 degrees concert. The
That
casino
was
buffet was
no.
garbage. Put Lydia in a bad mood. So maybe Lydia not going to Copacabana again has put her in a bad mood for this 98 degrees album. Full circle.
What? I'm sorry. Okay.
Mine.
What we're going to need to
No.
do when the border reopens, 98 degrees is going to have to perform at the Copacabana. So
Yes.
There you go. Best
And
of both
break-
worlds.
Break the spell.
Just break the spell.
Break it.
OT, but in our food group that we belong to, our
What's
restaurant
OT?
group,
O-Town?
off topic.
Oh, isn't our whole life on topic?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, go
Yes,
ahead.
it is. Somebody was like, "Oh, it's open," and I'm like, "Do you mean the Niagara Falls one is open?" They're like, yes, my friends ate there yesterday. I think this lady is nuts, and probably thinking of Brasa, which is a more inferior Brazilian steakhouse.
All pork
But-
products, disgusting
Gross.
and salty.
their side dishes are pretty good.
I've never been.
But you've never been? Why are you shitting upon Brasa?
I've never been, but it's shit.
It's terrible. It's a terrible place. Anyways,
She's
Copacabana's
trying to
good.
support you, Chinzia. That's why.
The thing is, we had this big lunch the other day, and then we tried to go to Copacabana, but it was only like
too.
it was a late lunch too.
I know.
So it only been like 3 hours since we had eaten, and we were very full. And then they're like, "We can only take you right now, and it's $80." And we're
A
like,
person. And I was like,
I'm like, I can't eat $80 worth of meat.
I bought $8 worth of cheese, and I said, well, but
Oh, you're talking about a different day. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
no, sorry,
about?
we're
Okay.
talking about yeah. The one we
Oh my
went to-
God. Okay.
Yeah, we went to the cheese factory, and I bought like $70 worth of cheese, and I'm like, why am I eating all this cheese? I'm not even eating it.
We're eating ours. It's fucking delicious.
Well, I mean, I'm eating it, but like, I'm only one person.
Yes.
I bought a ridiculous.
But
amount of
I
cheese.
thought you guys shared it, didn't you?
No,
Lydia,
Oh.
there was a lot of cheese purchased, Sophia,
there was.
Okay.
We got there when it was closing,
and then
and
it-
she was
Oh,
putting away
okay,
the cheese,
got it.
and I'm
putting
like,
the cheese away. So then some panic buying happened here, and someone went a little bit cheese crazy.
yeah. And I'm just like, how am I gonna explain this to my husband? And then I'm just like, honey, I spent $80 on cheese.
You're whispering. This is a podcast.
Oh, sorry. I said, how am I going to explain this to my husband? And then I'm like, I tried to like hide the receipt. I'm like, you can't hide this amount of cheese. So I'm like, here's the receipt. We got a lot of cheese to eat. And he's like, okay.
Cheese is good. Hey.
I mean, we can't take it back. It's there. So
Dude, enjoy your life with cheese.
And I would just like to say, when we made the mozzarella that one time, I spent like $60 in milk products,
I know.
and we made like no cheese. So at
I
least
know.
this was fully formed cheese.
Valid point.
Yeah.
Valid point.
That was nice and stringy.
Where the hell did this
Okay,
come
so
from?
we were
Give me
on.
just one night on a noche. Is that what we were still on?
Yes.
Yes. Did everyone give their?
I'm going to say, like Lydia, the original is better.
Wait.
You don't need to do anything to it. So I did not like that they remixed this one.
Diane?
Yeah, I don't get it. it wasn't even that different. It was like they just cut up the regular song and then like played it out of order and like repeated
Yes.
something.
And just kept repeating and then
Confused.
You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if this album would be better if we were in a nightclub and drunk.
1,000 times.
Because I feel like maybe sober daytime was
Have
all
I
like,
mentioned on this podcast my theory about Black Eyed Peas?
No, tell me.
I don't think so.
My theory about Black Eyed Peas is that they're only good when you're drunk and at like a party or a nightclub.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
the band,
Like
not
in
the food.
regular life.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
I
just
can
like-
see that.
Oh, is this good? But then when you're drunk and it's like, I got a feeling.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good night, woo! And then, but then when you hear that song, like normally you're like, what the heck? They're saying Mazel Tov. What is this? You know?
To be fair, they way overplayed it when it came out to the point where it got sickening. Like not like drag sickening, like sickening, like I don't want it, I'm just gonna rip my ears off my head, you know, kind of vibes. So that could be
That was very angry.
When you're at a wedding and that
Another song.
shit comes on, you're like, fill up my cup, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
Yeah, I feel like music like this you need to enjoy in a group of people. So maybe that's the problem. Okay.
maybe. Or just
it's possible.
A true
like, watered down the
banger
relationship.
succeeds no matter what.
Okay, that's true.
That's a good point.
A true
Valid
banger
point.
succeeds no matter what.
This is
I'm a sucker for you.
Woo.
When you
Giant
hear that,
sucker.
when you hear sucker, it
Or-
doesn't matter if you're alone, with people, in the car, in the shower. You're
On the bike.
fucking like,
You're always jamming no matter what.
BTS
Jam
Dynamite.
it.
Oh,
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, it's good.
Na 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 na.
Okay, what number are we
All
at?
right, so next, I do cherish you, DJ Lux remix.
Thank you.
All right, I wrote. I don't like the drum. Oh wait. Oh damn it! I missed the joke.
Hey,
Sorry. I thought that was your chair.
That was not my
Okay. So the song is I do. My response is I don't.
Yes. Agreed.
I don't. There was like a random drum that was weird in this remix. I'm just like, what is this? It's going to the beat of its own drum.
Indeed.
Yeah. I said funky vibes, not bad. I could get into it, but the OG was still bum. Because
I wrote-
romantic, cutesy.
I do.
Okay, sorry, go yourself.
No, it's fine. Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote pretty much the same. Not bad. Didn't really need a remix as well. The original was better, obviously.
Yeah.
She's not lying.
I don't
And-
get it. I don't get it. Why? Okay.
This podcast episode should be called I Don't Get It. Yes.
Here's
I
my-
love it.
Here's my question for DJ Lux and for 98 Degrees. I Do Cherish You is supposed to be like a romantic wedding song. Like everyone in 2001 or whatever that song came out was like, oh, it's my wedding song. We're going to dance.
Yeah.
Whatever. Why would I need a remix to that? Like,
True.
For your
Why?
second wedding? It's more upbeat.
I guess.
like, what?
Yeah.
What's the thought process here? Like,
Thought process is this is a popular song, so we should remix it because people
And they need to do something for 98 Days of Summer.
right.
They just made that up. It's not a mandatory.
Okay, first of all,
season.
they did not make it up because literally every single radio station does it. We have 102 days of summer, 105 days of summer, all these things that matches your radio station, and you give out prizes throughout the friggin' summer. That's a thing.
Okay.
So they probably heard it on a radio station, was like, we're 98. That's about the amount of time that summer is. Let's do it.
Probably.
There's my
Yeah,
thoughts.
yeah, that's a good point. I never thought of the radio industry part.
But did they maybe think it all the way through?
You know what? Here's the thing. They're probably like they've been playing. How long has this album been out? Over 20 some odd years. What they're out, they've been making music for over 20 some odd years.
Yes.
When you play the same songs over and over again, obviously it gets boring to you, so you want to remix it. So maybe this was just like a love note to themselves.
Okay, but listen.
Elvis would not remix his shit. He's just like Money Train.
To my point earlier about bangers don't need, whatever. Like, do you need a remix of I Want It That Way?
No,
No.
don't touch it.
No one needs a remix of that, okay? Am I a little tired as a fan who has been a fan of the Backstreet Boys for 20 plus years of hearing the song? Yes. Do I want a remix? Absolutely not.
Agreed.
I have to say though, I like them better when they remix them more upbeat. I hate when they like make them acousticy slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're just like, and you're trying to sing along, you're like, nope, the beat is super slow now. And I hate it. Also, I just never really
is
listened.
good. It depends on the voices.
But when it's so slow and you're just like, get to the next line.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
I feel like they can both, it can go either way, acoustic.
So that's why you just stick with the original. Because like even when like, I feel like Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys.
Thank you.
Didn't want you to get confused.
I was going to get confused. Thank
yes. When he did some solo stuff, he had some contests like remix my song. I'm like, why? Why do you need to remix this song? Why do you need to release like 5 remixes of the same song? Guess what? I listened to 0 remixes because I don't care.
But it appeared that he was doing work and it looked like fresh work. That's the thing.
Here's what 98 Degrees could have done, okay? Instead of remix I Do Cherish You. Like, what? Is in their show, as I mentioned earlier, they do covers of other boy bands, of classic songs, of Disney songs. Why not make a cover album?
Because you have to pay royalties?
What's that?
Royalties.
Because it costs money.
Yeah. Yes. Well, they didn't have to pay this DJ Lux guy?
Maybe they did like that.
Maybe they got a friend discount.
What was that called?
Yeah, Trade Bank.
Trade Bank. Maybe it was a Trade Bank deal.
They got a friend discount.
It could be that too, yeah.
I don't know. I just think their money could have been better spent.
You know what? At least they're doing something.
Agreed.
True, yeah.
So,
like, I get it. And maybe it is, as I said, to like spice up the live show. I don't know.
Wait, you can't sing along to a remix.
Oh,
you're a performer.
Dance. Oh, I'm sure you can. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Alrighty, moving along because there's surprisingly still more songs. We thought we were going to run out of time. Next up is Invisible Man, DJ Lux remix.
Woo!
Also a good song. I wrote, not bad. It makes it more upbeat, so I felt this was more upbeat. And then it has, I really enjoyed the oh baby, baby. Then it just kept doing that and it kept repeating. And then it went into like a dance break. So I was like, all right, like this is a remix song. This is a dancey thing. We're going good. So kudos, Invisible Man. You got a star.
All right. Actually, yes. Invisible Man, I wrote, yes, this is like a club beat faux show. Got the beat drops and club vibes. It had repeating. It had digital funky sounds. So this one got a star. And I usually hate Invisible Man because that song kind of sucks. But the remix is actually okay.
Because you know what? They actually have another version that's even slower than the... And I hate... And I accidentally added that to my Spotify. So they both play and I was like, oh, it's the slower one. And whatever. So like I like the original and I like this one. So... Sophia?
I agree with you guys. I thought this one was a lot better than all the other ones that they did on this album. So
agreed. This is the only one I didn't hate. And I think it's because Invisible Man is just, as Lydia mentioned, not my favorite song. And I'm like, oh, okay, this kind of makes it better. Like, yeah, this one I'm okay with. I'm okay with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. Is it like, woo, ripping off my clothes? No.
No.
Maybe like taking off a glove. And you're like,
Taking off a sock.
no, a glove. It's like I gotta check somebody. I'll take off my glove.
Yeah. But
You know what I mean? Not like
Sure.
maybe it's because I don't like Invisible Man that much to begin with that I'm more okay with this.
Yeah.
Versus all the other songs, I'm like, no one asked for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're like, this
Valid.
is an improvement.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a photo shoot where you have to take like 100 photos and like maybe like 5 turn out. You know what I mean? So out of the 5, 1 turned out. You know?
7.
Yeah.
But yes.
And we're all in
7.
agreement, so that's a good
All right,
thing.
good.
Okay.
All right, so the last song on this album is not the song that they released this summer.
Right?
Why would you put that on an album? Maybe because it wasn't a remix, but I just feel that when you release a solo song, put it on the album you're also releasing that year.
Yeah.
That song was called Where Do You Want to Go? We talked about it a few episodes ago. But anyway,
In the boy band updates.
there you go, the update episode. So what we did, but the song that they did actually put as the last song is The Way You Want Me To, DJ Lux remix.
Thank you.
No problem. So I believe this is how they usually end concerts. Or no,
I suppose they ended it with Una Noche.
They do, yes.
Yes.
I don't know. This is performed in concert, so I have heard this. But this song is normally an upbeat song anyways.
Mm-hmm.
My comment was not bad, very dancey. So there you go.
Mine was like, nice. Not as powerful as Invisible Man, but not bad. Like, if anything, like me and Diane have talked about this before, right? Where it's just kind of like the ebbs and valleys of a thing. So, like, I really think they should have ended off with Invisible Man because that was like fire, you know?
Because then it could have been like an incline to the best song, and then you're just like, whoa, you know.
Right.
True. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's my thing. What about you, Soph?
I also agreed with you. I put not bad.
Yeah.
I was just glad it was over.
That as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was just not great.
Well,
But at least they tried something.
Yeah.
A for effort.
A for effort.
They got it's 31 minutes and 7 seconds. There's 7 songs, and yeah, so
And
I guess
as always, I gotta give credit to 98 Degrees. I mean, the vocals are there.
That's true.
Sounds
sounds
beautiful.
great. They're awesome. Please
If
come
they
on our
didn't
podcast.
record,
I
great
don't
job.
think they're gonna come now.
I will. It's come any other time.
That's true.
Close to
But I mean, like, we have to be very, like, guys, we're not like paid sponsorship. This is everything you hear is truth. So I just want you all to know
if you are a 98 Degrees fan, you're probably going to like this. You're excited. If you're a casual fan and you might not know what the original songs sound like, you might like it because you're not being like clouded by the
That's
other
a good
ones.
point. That's
Yeah.
I don't know. But if you're like super obsessed with a certain song being a certain way, you're not going to like this as much.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. But anyways, kudos to 98 Degrees. The album is called Summer of 98 Degrees, the remixes. And they're all remixed by
DJ
Very Lux.
Woo!
Woo!
So while we're chatting anyways, we're going to talk a little bit of a 98 Degrees. So we were also discussing 98 Days of Summer. We mentioned that briefly. So if you're not following along, just follow 98 Degrees on any of their social media. And it's called hashtag 98 Days of Summer. And then they hashtag each of the days. So I just did like a brief, I looked at a few of them. I haven't really been following along very
Me
well.
neither.
It's a lot of
Unfortunate.
days.
It's every
It
single
is.
day they put something. So that's exciting. So that's good. So they started off on day 1. They did like a little montage video. It was not really any sound. It was just like pictures and stuff. And then they like write cute little funny captions all the time and stuff. So that's that. Day 2 was the video shoot of Where Do You Want to Go?
Mm.
So I was actually going to try to figure out how long it took from when they video shot to when they released it. But it was a pretty quick turnaround time. Because right now, the day that we're recording this, we're at day 71, I think.
Yeah, 71.
1
So less than 70 days, because that came out like a month
Less
ago.
than 70.
So I think it was like a few weeks to a month from when it actually came out. Then for some reason, I was looking up on Facebook. It wasn't showing all the days in order, but like day 6, they were recording music at Westgate Vegas. So maybe they were re-recording some of the vocals.
Well, here's my
Possible.
and maybe like the big time 98 Degrees fans can let us know in the comments. Robin,
They don't hate
our
us.
friend Robin,
Yes.
who listens, she loves 98 Degrees. Maybe she knows. I thought, and I could be wrong, that this was all culminating in an album. I thought that's what I heard. Nick
thought so
was on
too.
The Masked Singer. He was like, 98 Degrees is releasing new music. This is not new music. I mean, they had the one new song and then they have this. But like, I thought it was going to like a full new...
Like on the 98th day, there would be a brand new album.
But then... So
We're not there yet.
we're not at the end, so it's...
So it
I could.
could.
But... You know what you should do when you're following 98 Days of Summer on social media? You should also follow @BoyBandBreak.
I agree.
And then
Exactly.
when you're following us, you
And
know
then you could
love,
say, girls, you're dumbasses. This is
you know
what
what
happened.
we love, because we absolutely love the people who follow us, is we have some fans who tag us in things. They're like, hey, look at this. Chef.
That's honest. That's how we found out about the LFO thing. Had
Yeah.
no idea. And they're just like, hey, this is tomorrow. I was like, okay, we'll go. Like, so yeah. So any boy bandy news, we try to keep up to date. You'd think with 4 of us, we would have a lot of information all the time, but we're also kind of lazy. And
Well, here's the
We
thing.
We also
life.
work, to be honest,
That
as
too.
well.
If there's something you want us to know or to talk about or whatever, like maybe we've seen it and maybe we haven't, but if you tag us in it, then we definitely see it. And we're
It's true.
definitely going to talk about it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
And you can always just message us to be like, hey, I want you to do an episode on this. We'll do it. As long
yeah,
as it's boy
honestly,
band.
we are always
Yeah.
up for ideas, suggestions.
Boy band adjacents are also
Anything
okay.
good? Yeah. So, okay. So just quickly back to some of the 98 Days of Summer. Day 7, there was a picture of them with Shaquille O'Neal. And then that just made me laugh because I was just like, did all the musicians back in the day
Had to be
take pictures of Shaq? But if
I'm
I'm not
guessing
mistaken,
so.
Shaq does have a recording studio at his house. Does he not? Am I crazy?
I believe so. I believe
So
so.
I feel like maybe that's why some musicians, I just don't know if they beat Shaq or if only Aaron had the
Yeah. The,
ability. And speaking of
here,
DJs,
wait.
Oh.
I bought a printer because of Shaq. So the Epson Eco Tank, it was Shaq was, and I was like, if he's behind the printer, I'm buying it.
wow.
So, I don't-
Wonderful.
Printer for
It's
sublimation.
such a good printer. Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, go ahead.
Sorry, 2 quick questions. One, do you think that if instead of DJ Lux, they could have had Aaron Carter remix this album with his sick beats?
No.
Speaking of Aaron Carter,
maybe.
I don't know if we mentioned this in a previous episode, but he was going to go to Vegas to be
okay,
in a
this is what I was
play.
going to say.
Yeah. So,
So,
Naked Boys Singing.
but now he got kicked out.
He got asked to resign. They would not say specifically the reason, and Perez Hilton's like, I talked to the producers, I know the reason. And people are like, because he's ridiculous and whatever. And they're like, no, that's not the reason, but I won't tell you. And we're just like,
No doubt.
okay there, Perez, like, chill your tits, dude. But yeah, so anyways, he got asked to not be there. And then they were very
As ridiculous as it was in the first place, because Aaron was going around being like, I have a Vegas residency. And everyone's like, what?
like, you're going to be freaking naked on stage singing
And
a
then
song.
this was his alleged Vegas residency in this Naked Boys thing. And we're just like, oh God.
Our
And
one friend lives in Vegas, and we were debating if we were going to send her money to like go as a representative. And she's like, I don't want to see Aaron Carter naked. We're like, for science, you need to go. It's funny. And then she was like, eh. And then we're like, okay, well, I guess you don't have to go anymore because he got
Okay.
kicked out.
He's on OnlyFans anyway.
And OnlyFans
Oh!
is away porn
Yes,
next
I
month.
saw
On October. Yeah, I saw
So
that.
he's lost all of his revenue
Poor
streams.
Aaron.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Well,
and then day 9, I just put there was a bathtub inside joke because they're like, if you know, you know. And Justin was like in a bathtub, and I'm like, I don't know this. I hate being on the outskirts of a fandom where you don't really know all the inside jokes. And And then day 64, they had a fan club appreciation day, and they had like their old, I guess they used to send out newsletters and stuff. So they had pictures of that. And they have fan appreciation Fridays where they like post pictures of their fans and stuff. So,
cool.
yay, 98 Degrees. And Lydia, you were going to briefly show.
Yeah, I want to show the merch. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show the merch. Hold on.
If you're just listening, obviously you're not going to be able to see this, but you can check
We
us
will
out.
describe it.
You can check us out on YouTube if you really do want to see it. There is video of all of this beautiful
Greatness.
I
hearing.
don't think that's what you want.
Ooh,
Okay, do you see merch here?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Do you
Okay.
see us?
No, we did.
Yes.
Now we're on the side.
It
Yeah,
says
Lydia
we're
did
sharing.
something weird. So.
I
Okay.
shared the screen.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. So we're at 98degreeshop.com. And so we're going to scroll down. We got a Where You Want to Go photo tee, Summer of 98 tank top, ladies tank
That's a
top.
nice one.
This is a cute one. Where do you want to go? Tote.
The
98
prices
degrees.
are pretty decent.
They
Yeah.
are decent. So your t-shirts are about $25, 25 to 35. Your tank tops are 35. Your tote bags are only 15.
This is like really like very, because I've seen Backstreet pricing. Yikes.
Well, and I was
Even the hoodie is $60.
Long sleeve t-shirt,
Compared
$35.
to
$35.
people
Yeah, you're
like-
right.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
See,
Yes.
that's a cute hoodie. And
Like
then
compared
hat.
to boy bands who aren't doing anything and just releasing merch. Insane.
And sync. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't let you see the back. Let's see how big they go. 2XL. That's not inclusive.
Well, it's, it might fit.
Okay. Oh, it's unisex. Okay. Yay, that'll fit. Okay, excellent.
But yeah, not 60. Other people do 100. And InSync does lots of things that are limited edition, and they're not releasing anything at all.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, this is a cute one.
Boo.
cute.
It's cute.
That is
2019.
So I guess they have leftover merch from 2019.
That's why you don't put dates on these things. Okay, that's a cute one. Actually, this is really cute.
Yeah, that's a good
Fun.
one.
Zoom in?
Very, like, kind of reminds me of like Saved
There
by
we
the Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like green and purple.
it's fun.
This part of the shirt is
Snazzy.
fine.
Mhm.
This part of the shirt is great.
If you are listening only,
Oh, okay.
Lydia
I was
is
like,
zooming in just on the Nick Lachey part.
Sorry, that was
I
just.
was just like, I have no idea what the heck she's doing.
Okay. All right,
I knew.
Thank you, guys. See, you guys know what's up. Okay. All right, because I'm gonna stop sharing. There we go. Okay. So go
Wonderful.
support them
Anyways,
monetarily.
we love 98 Degrees.
We do.
We just didn't
maybe
really
the
like
album
this
as
one.
much, but kudos for you guys for putting out stuff. Mandalay Bay. That's what I was going to say. They have a show coming up on September 16th in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay. So it's going to be really good. And iHeartRadio, I believe it's just in the States, is giving away a trip that you could win.
Oh yes, I did see that on their Twitter.
And you get like first class air tickets
Wow.
and hotel and
Wow,
VIP
very nice.
tickets and like $1,000 shopping spree and all this stuff. And I was just like,
You know how we knew about that? Someone tagged us in it.
Very good, very good.
So yeah, very cool. So wishing 98 Degrees a whole bunch of luck. Oh shoot, did we rank our songs yet?
Oh, I don't think we need to do that one.
Okay, well I feel like we can all agree that Invisible Man was the best one.
Yeah. I agree.
Yes, I agree.
And then I put Because of You, mostly just because I like that. And then I half-starred The Way You Want Me To and Heat It Up. I felt like they were on the same plane. So
Yeah. Invisible Man. Then I do.
We're doing it anyways.
and
All
Heat
right.
It Up. Yeah. Well, because she did it.
it's tradition.
What did you say, Lydia?
I said Invisible Man's number one, followed by I Do and Heat It Up.
I'm going to agree with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Really, I do?
Cherish You.
Yeah, no, I was going to say agree, but then I remember that you said I do cherish you. And I was like, no one asked for that.
Yeah. No. This is true.
Obviously,
This is like scraping the bottom of the barrel, man. Like I
I guess the Una Noche one was okay. And Heat It Up. Sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'll go
All
with.
right.
Okay, perfection. Any other last 90 degrees things we're
No,
gonna talk
we
about?
love you.
No,
98
I
Degrees.
think that's good.
Was hoping to see you in concert, but the border's never opening ever for the rest of our lives, so not happening.
Yep, we're stuck in our country forever.
At least until
Boo.
first.
Yeah.
And summer is well over by then.
Yes.
The Delta variant needs to end.
Anyways,
But on an upbeat note,
thanks for
enjoy
taking
your summer.
Thanks
Go ahead.
Thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.